Shalom and peace to all my brothers and sisters in Yahuwah. This is my first video on this channel, and Yahuwah led me to make this today. There's a lot going on in the world, and a lot of things need to be discussed. So I notice a lot of my brothers and sisters in Yahuwah right now is struggling and what their purpose is, and there's a lot of their lives are being flipped upside down. Just a whole bunch of crazy things are happening right now, including my own life. I have no idea what's about to happen in my life, but I have faith and I have hope, and I know that Yahuwah is going to lead and guide me of where I need to go and what I need to do. And though I don't understand it right now, the only thing that I do know is if I'm obedient to Him, that He will take care of me and my little family. So that's what matters. So today I'm going to speak about Exodus 4:1-9, verse 1 through 9. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to break it down. So it says, Moses given powers. Chapter 4, it says, okay, so then Moses answered, I'm reading the Amplified version, by the way. Then Moses answered the Lord and said, what if they will not believe me or take seriously what I say? For they may say, the Lord has not appeared to you. And I'm gonna read it Hebrew names, because that's what I'm comfortable and used to. And Adonai said to him, what is that in your hand? And he said, a staff. Then he said, throw it on the ground. So Moses threw it on the ground, and it became a living serpent, like a royal symbol on the ground of Pharaoh, and that's important too. And Moses ran from it. But Adonai said to Moses, reach out your hand and grasp it by the tail. So he reached out his hand and caught it, and it became a staff in his hand. He shall do this, said Adonai, so that the elders may believe that Adonai, the Elohim of their fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, the Elohim of Jacob, has most certainly appeared to you. So I'm gonna focus on that first part. So basically, I haven't been on a camera for a while, so it's kind of weird right now, I'm not gonna lie. But so it says that Moses answered. So basically, when Yahuwah first spoke to Moses, he was nervous that whatever Yahuwah told him to do, that people are not going to believe him or think that he's crazy, or it wouldn't make sense to them and things like that. And then Adonai said, what is in your hand? And he said, a staff. So with that being said, basically what I'm picking up here is what he's trying to convey is that when Yahuwah gives you direction to do things, right, you're gonna have to, because he knows that we're gonna have doubts. He knows that we're gonna have, like, it's strange to us, basically. He knows that because we're human, and he knows who we are. He knows everything about us, right? And he knows that we're going to probably be like, what, like, why, or like, that doesn't make any sense type stuff, you know what I'm saying? But we need to understand that he is the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginning and the end. He sees and knows things that we don't see and know. Okay, this is why it's important to obey him, because to us, we see things like right here, while he see things way above and around and inside of things that we don't see. You know what I'm saying? So, as a father, as a Abba, he knows what's best for us, and he knows what his plans are for his kingdom and his purpose. And us as his children, we have to be willing to be used by him in the way that he needs for us to obey and follow his command and his word in order to be able to execute the plans that he has for his kingdom. And it's for a greater good anyway. You know, it's not like he would never lead us wrong. He would never tell us to do something that'll harm us or anybody else. Okay? So even if it doesn't make sense at the time, it's best to just obey him. Like even today, for example, right? I don't know, and I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. I have no idea where I'm about to live. I don't even know what I feel pretty lost right now. And ever since I've been following Yahuwah, I've never felt this lost while following him. Okay? Because he's doing something new that I've never seen before. And he's doing that for a lot of my brothers and sisters right now. There's a big shift happening right now. A lot of things are changing, and a lot of people are growing in Elohim. A lot of them are growing in him. So there's a lot of strange things that are going to be happening within us and in our lives, and it's going to uproot us, and we're going to be like, what is happening? Like, we're not going to understand. But the thing is that, like, so I'm going through all of that, and I have no idea what I'm about to do next in my life. And I've been sitting here literally being still and waiting on him to come through, and it's like he's silent. It's like he's silent, but he's not silent, because he has been speaking to me, but he hasn't been telling me why he hasn't made any moves yet. But he's just been telling me, be still, know that I'm Elohim. Anytime, and since I recently got fired from being obedient, listen, and I don't regret it at all. I'll do it again 1,000 times, because that place that I was working at was wicked. Okay, being obedient to Yahuwah, my wicked managers and the people that working at wicked company fired me. Okay, and I didn't do anything to these people. When I say I was completely there to just work, keep my head down, I was silent, and I went home. I didn't cause no trouble. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't do anything wrong. These people hated me from day one, okay? They fired me for following my father, and they knew it. I'm not going to get into that. I'll probably get into it if Yahuwah want me to in another video. But I got fired for being obedient to my father, and I don't care. I felt honored that he allowed me to go through that. I felt honored that he chose me to be persecuted for his name's sake. Okay? So I'm unemployed right now. I'm unemployed right now, right? So I'm asking him, hey man, like not man, sorry. Like hey, like Yahuwah, please, like I need to know how am I gonna make money? Like what am I gonna do? All I kept thinking about was money. Like how am I gonna make money? I need money for rent. I need money for bills. I need money. All right? So I was going like the first week or two that I've been like, since I've been fired, I've been going crazy looking for work, and I haven't found nothing. Nobody can help me with rent or bills right now. Nothing. Like I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like usually I can find a job very easily, but for some reason right now I cannot. Okay, so I'm like, okay. He told me every time something happened, right, where I'm thinking, oh, like okay, I'm gonna come. Oh, this is gonna come through, or like, well, you're used to. I even have prep talks to myself, like, you can get a job. Like, you're a great interviewer. Like, you're good at interviews. You're good at, like, looking for good gigs and stuff. You can get this. Like, don't worry about it. All of that stuff, right? Because that's what I'm used to doing, right? Nothing has been working at all lately. And every single time something failed, all I kept hearing is, be still and know that I am Elohim. Be still and know that I am Elohim. It don't matter what it was. Like, I kept failing. And it'll be things that I would like feel like guaranteed like, oh, I'm gonna be able to get this. It wouldn't happen. So now I'm like, okay. He literally meant literally be still, like sit down on my couch and do nothing. Okay? And listen to him. Just listen to him. And from the outside, other people were probably like, what? Like how when Moses was saying, that doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, right. God, you're not talking to God. You're crazy. Like, why would he tell you to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows that you got bills and rent to pay. Of course he does. All right? But he's doing a work in me and in my life that I don't understand. And the world is not going to understand. And guess what? I don't care if the world understands or not. Just because I'm not doing this for them. I'm not even doing this for me. This is not about me. It's not about you. It's about him. It's about Yahuwah and his plans. We are a living sacrifice for him. His son Yahushua Mashiach did it. And we are following him. We are followers of him. We serve him. We have to take up our crosses every day and walk just like his son did for us. I would do that for him. Alright? Though it sucks sometimes, though I get mad, though I complain to him, which I'm trying to work on, though it doesn't make any sense. Okay, like today, to me sitting on this couch instead of looking for work and making a video don't make any sense to me right now. But I'm doing it. I'm obeying it because I notice, you know what I noticed? This could lead to something else. I don't know. Maybe it won't lead to nothing at all. I'm just being obedient. But I do know sometimes a lot of times when I'm obedient to Yahuwah, he probably won't give me exactly what I'm asking him for or what I want. But it'll give me, like for example, right? If I'm asking for money, right? He's not gonna give me money today because I made a video today. It's not like he's like, all right, I'm gonna give you like $100 every minute. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna do that. But what he will do is he'll give me wisdom on something that I never even thought about doing, or something that I haven't even thought about before. And I'll be like, oh yeah, and then that'll open up doors within myself, and then it'll open up doors to other things, and then it'll probably eventually lead to money. Sometimes it won't, and that's fine. It'll lead to stability though, within myself or in my life in some way, shape, or form. I'm not expecting that to happen with me making videos. I'm just saying, like, just be obedient to him, because you never know where it leads to. And also just do it because you love him and because he asks that of you, and he deserves that. He deserves way more than your obedience. Even, you know what I'm saying? So like, just do it because he asked it. So when it says here, what if nobody believes? He would prove when he said, what if nobody believes me? And then Yahuwah said, what's in your hand? And he said, it's a staff. Then he said, throw it on the ground. Moses threw it on the ground and it became a living serpent. And then the other part I'll read in a second. He will take what you have in your hand. It could be anything. All right. It could be like, if you're good at arts and crafts. If you're good at the arts. If you're good at writing. If you're good at making things. Like we do a lot with our hands. You know what I'm saying? Our hands is like the main thing that do good and evil. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna turn a dead thing, like the staff that he had in his hand was not alive, like it was dead, right? And he's gonna make it a living thing for his purpose and his greater purposes in his kingdom and for his plans. And he's gonna use our vessel to be able to execute that, right? But the staff becoming alive when he throws it on the ground, it means that he's going to take the dead things that we have, take that from us and give life to it, because he could bring the dead to life. He can do that with anything, anywhere, anytime, any person, any place. He always does that. That's just how he is. He is life. You know what I'm saying? So, and not only is he going to bring it to life, he's going to do something new with it, something that we have never seen before within you or within your life. and the people surrounding you in your life. They're gonna look at it and be like, whoa, like, how did she do that? And in the end, he gets the glory, obviously. And the reason why he's gonna make it that like, because he's a big Elohim, so everything he does is big, okay? He's not gonna do nothing little, like, tiny and small. No. If you give him your dead things and he gives it life, if you allow him to give that dead thing life, he is going to make it like the most like phenomenal, like extraordinary, big, you know what I mean? And everybody's gonna see it, and they're gonna know for a fact that was not, for example, that was not Moses that did that. Moses didn't turn that staff into a snake. That had to have been Elohim that did that. Had to have been, because there's no way he did that, right? That's how people is gonna view it when you do things for him. After you come out of your dead situation and he gives life to that dead situation, and he brings it back to life, wake it up, and then it'll be something way more extraordinary than you could even thought of yourself, than anybody around you could have thought of yourself. And they're gonna be like, how did she do that? But they're gonna know that it's not you that did it, because ain't no way, because that thing that she was in was just dead. Okay, there was no way that she had any power over that happening right now. They're gonna know for a fact Yahuwah did it. They don't have to know him to know that he did it, but they will want to get to know him after they saw the work that he did in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because they saw what you were doing, and who you were and where you were at before he gave life to that situation or to that part of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the staff mean. Also, the staff means he's gonna use something that you already have. When he told me, when we are born, before we're even born, he put something in each and every single one of us before we're even born. He knows who we are before we're born, and that means not only as a person, but he knows who we are going to become if we decide, because we have free will, to follow him and be obedient to him. There's something in us, and Satan can use that and use it for his kingdom as well. We have free will. We can choose to use what he gave us for Satan, or we can choose to use what he gave us for his kingdom. I choose to use it for Yahuwah's kingdom because I used it for Satan way too long, and I'm done with that completely. All right, so he won't make you do something, and he won't. First of all, hold on, let me go back. I forgot the exact address to the Bible verse, but turning dead things to life, giving him your dead things so that he could bring life to it, giving your ashes for beauty. That's what he's doing. That's what the staff part mean, right? Then, when I was speaking about me using my gifts for his kingdom, hold on, I forgot exactly what I was saying earlier, but he's not going to use something that you don't already have, that he put inside of you. Okay? He's not going to, oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. He will not give you more than you can handle. Thank you, Yahuwah. He won't give you more than you can handle. You know what I'm saying? What he put in you is something that you could already handle and that you could already do. Then he's not that, and I also mean that the challenges and the persecution, everything that come with it, he knows that that's in you. He knows that that's gonna bring a lot of conflict, and you know, because in the wicked world we live in, he knows that the thing that he put in you is gonna bring all of that, and that's why also that Bible verse, that verse means he not gonna give you more than you can handle, because he know that what he put in, he knows exactly what it is that he put in you is gonna cause a lot of chaos and issues, because people don't like new. People, the darkness can't comprehend light, and so they're gonna want to attack, or they usually want to do both. Okay, they want to attack and they want to be up under you at the same time. Okay, because they're double-minded and they're lost and they have no idea what they want anyway, and they're confused because their daddy is Satan, and he's a daddy of confusion. Okay, so when they see you, they're gonna want to be up under you, under that light, bask in it, and they want to destroy you and attack you, because automatically you're a threat in the kingdom of Satan, in Satan's little kingdom. Okay, so Be prepared for that, and he prepares you for that. He has those weapons, the armor of Yahuwah, the armor of Elohim. You gotta put it on yourself in the morning and at night, okay, every day. That is your protection. That is your weapon as well. The word, all right. Those are your weapons. We fight in the spirit, not in the flesh. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the wickedness of the darkness of this world, against spiritual forces of evil and principalities in high places. So that's how we fight against these people. I'm teaching my daughter right now, because I got neighbors that like to attack us, right? I'm teaching my daughter right now to openly tell them, I rebuke you in the name of Yahusha. And when I say that, they get the glitch face, like, huh? Like, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm open rebuking you. I'm talking to that demon in you, all right? I don't care about the person. That demon know exactly, or that evil wicked spirit know exactly what I'm doing, and it'll shut it automatically. When I say it'll shut it down. Whatever they're doing, it'll shut it down all the time. I don't play that. I don't fist fight. I don't argue. I don't go back and forth. I don't do none of that. It's I rebuke you in the name of Yahushua Mashiach, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. They don't like it. So, anywho, I'm gonna end it. I'm probably gonna. Okay, well, I don't know. It depends on what Yahuwah want me to do. Throw it down in the ground. Moses, serpent like a royal. Okay, so it says like the serpent royal. When he throw the staff on the ground, it looks like the royal symbol on the crown of Pharaoh. Because if you read Exodus, right, he was trying to. The way that Yahuwah speaks, it's so much in the word. Like, it's so much food. Like, I could talk about this paragraph right here for hours. Like, I'm gonna try to break it down though. I'm gonna try to not, make it too long. But maybe I'm gonna make a part 2. Okay, that's what I'll do. Because I feel like this should be, I don't want to give you guys too much in one video. But I think Yahuwah wants me to end it here. And explain this part. So the way that Yahuwah speaks, right? He does things in parables, and he will warn you before it happens. You just gotta know how to look for it and understand his language, right? So he showed ahead of time Moses who he was gonna go up against when he threw the staff on the ground. So he has multiple meanings in one thing. Like, he does that a lot. But you gotta have the eyes and the ears for it to see and hear it when it happens. He showed Moses before it happened who he was gonna be dealing with. The serpent on Pharaoh's head. He was gonna be dealing with Pharaoh. Okay. And he showed him that ahead of time to let him know what he was about to be facing. And he showed that Yahuwah was going to have his hands all over that situation by the fact that he turned the staff into a serpent. And it symbolizes also the symbol on Pharaoh's crown. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was showing that he was going to have his hands all over that situation, and he has control over both the good, the dark, and the light. Okay. So also another thing that I seen, Moses on the ground threw it on the ground. So Moses threw it on the ground, and it became a living serpent. And then Moses ran from it, because when you first see these things, a lot of us, like myself, when you see something new and different, you're gonna run from it. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be like too weird for you. It's gonna feel like just out of left field. Like, it's not gonna feel right to you because you're not used to that. And he ran from it, but he was obedient, and he came, because when he told him to reach back out and pick it up, he listened. And he said, "You shall do this. You shall do this," anyhow. So Moses ran from it, But Adonai said to Moses, reach out your hand and grasp it by the tail. So he got the staff by the tail. Like, he grabbed it, telling him that he's gonna give him the power and the endurance and the strength to be able to take hold of the situation. Like, how do I explain it? Like, he was showing Moses that first of all, they had nothing to be afraid of, because Yahuwah is in control. Then he was telling that to Moses. So Moses, this is what I gave you. This is my gift for you. Now take hold of it. Be obedient, and know that, and be still, and know that I am Elohim, and I will lead and guide you with the gift that I gave you. You have nothing to fear. Whatever comes, let it come, and I will help you through it. I will see you through it. There's nothing, which he did throughout the whole story of Exodus. He seen him through it, and he did many great things with that staff that Yahuwah gave him. I mean, that Yahuwah already had. You know what I'm saying? But when he gave it life, that's what I mean by what Yahuwah gave him in the staff, which is a life that he gave in order for him to do all the things that he needs to do. He will wake up the dead thing in you that's been sleeping in you. Like, all right, now it's time to wake up. Wake up that gift that I gave you. Wake up the purpose that I have in you. So I bring it to life. But you got to come to him. You got to want to do that purpose. If you don't, then it's going to be sleep. It'll be dead forever. And then, you know what I'm saying? So it says here, so reach out his hand, and he caught it. And it became a staff in his hand. When you're obedient, he'll give you the power over many great things. But all you gotta do is be obedient. You just have to you listen to him and follow his commands. Because like I said, he's not gonna stir you wrong. He won't do anything to harm you. I forgot Jeremiah, I believe. It says, for I know the plans that I have for you. Plans to prosper you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. Like, not plans to harm you. I forgot specifically how it said, but his plans is not to harm you. It's to prosper you and to give you a future and a hope. Then he said, you should do this, Yahuwah said, so that the elders may believe that Adonai, the Elohim of their fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, and the Elohim of Jacob, has most certainly appeared to you. Yeah, so those are like the forefathers. Those are the people that he promised land to too. So yeah, so I just wanted to, Moses giving power. So I just wanted to break that whole Bible verse down, and I'm gonna end it here and then I'll break down the second part of it, verse 6 through 9. Exodus 4. Yeah, a lot of people are going through a big exodus right now in their lives, whether it's to another country, which I'm hoping for, within themselves, families that they cut off, friends. I don't have any friends or family, really. I've been cut them off, and I have no problem with that, because people like to play, and now is not the time to play. We're in the last days, and I have work to do for my Father. All the normal basic like the normal life for a lot of us, I think even myself, is gonna be over. The 9-to-5 life done. I don't know what's gonna happen. The 9-to-5 life is breaking down around the world. People are done with it, and so is Yahuwah, because people need to walk in their purpose more than ever now, because the time is now. Okay, so anyways, that's all, and all praises to the Most High Yah. I'll be praying for my brothers and sisters. So let's say a prayer real quick. Yahuwah, I pray for me and my brothers and sisters and you, Yahushua Mashiach, that you may help us to walk in our purpose with you. Help us to know our purpose. Help us to know. Lead and guide us, Yahuwah. And if there's things in us that we need to get rid of, that is getting in the way of us getting closer to you and us being able to walk in the purpose that you have for us. Please reveal it to us and help us ask for forgiveness and repent for it, and let it and deliver us from it. In the name of Yahushua Mashiach, I pray for that. Deliver us from our hardship and bring us prosperity. Give us the endurance, the power, the strength, and the hope, and the energy and the momentum that we need in order to execute these the purpose that you have for us in our lives, Yahuwah. And I pray that you may continue to support our loved ones and my brothers and sisters in Yahuwah financially, and bless us with grace and hope, and give us joy and peace within the hardships and the difficulties that we're going through. Even if we're okay right now, continue to give us peace and joy within our mind, heart, body, soul, spirit, and lives. In the name of Yahushua Mashiach, I pray, hallelujah. Shalom. Bless you all.